is a dish best served cold. But what if the animals are warm-blooded and hot-headed? Well then, you get instances where a llama-alpaca hybrid jumps on you and chases you out of the pen. And other times, you get instances where man's best friends brings its pack and completely destroys your property. Sometimes, revenge is well-deserved, especially if it involves trophy hunters who kill lions and invade their space. Other times, it's just a poor kid getting into a difficult situation. Here are 12 animals that took revenge on humans. Number 12. Leopard takes matters into her own paws. It's no surprise that big cats are ferocious predators. But when they attack out of pure anger, that's something that shocks everyone. This leopard has started to eat people's livestock, so the local park rangers capture her and relocated her to another place. However, the leopard refused to get out of her cage. One of the rangers, Alexander Rono, tried poking at her so she would leave, but he didn't know he had just stepped into his own defeat. Needless to say, she got out and ran to Alexander's seat and clawed his face off. The poor man couldn't close his windows fast enough and had to get 21 stitches to close up his wounds. Alexander said that he learned a very painful lesson he will never forget. Neither will the internet, Alexander.
Before we move on, we've got a speed challenge for you. If you subscribe to Facts Junkie and hit the bell icon in the next 5 seconds, you'll win 10 years of incredible luck. Give it a shot. It actually works.
Number 11. Hangry sheep fights back. If you tease a hangry person, even they'll bite you. So a bighorn sheep is no different. The caretaker of this herd decided that he wanted to mess with one of the sheep by making it run for some extra food. But he chose the wrong day. Typically, bighorn sheep are wild animals, and though they're not usually aggressive to humans, they will attack if you tease them like this. Thankfully, it falls on the muddy ground. Number 8. Detective Kangaroo tracks down opponents. If there was a match held between a human and a kangaroo would take home the winning trophy and leave behind a kick worth 759 pounds of force. However, this particular story is based solely on luck. The man in this clip is out pig hunting with his dog, and somehow, his pet got into a headlock by a large kangaroo. When the man approached the kangaroo, it got startled and let go of the dog. But the man wasn't sure if his dog was safe, so he did what any local pet owner would do. He punched the kangaroo right in the face. After such humiliation, the kangaroo left promptly. That's what you would think. It retreated to the bushes for a while. But when the man came home, the kangaroo was waiting outside his doorstep, ready to continue the match. We knew that marsupials were smart, but we had no idea they were smart enough to track down their opponent. Number 7. Trophy hunters get a scare for life. Trophy hunting is a very controversial activity, and for the most part, it's completely wrong too. It's actually a serious threat to the survival of many species. A couple of hunters killed a poor lion for no reason, and his friend wasn't going to tolerate this at all. They even tried to take a picture with their saddening trophy, which also served as the perfect opportunity for the lion's friend to get some revenge. He ran straight towards the hunters, chasing them out of the frame, and then came right back to the body of his lost friend. Now this was revenge served right. Number 6. Magpies swoop on cyclists. Magpies are simple birds. They see shiny things and they take it. They're definitely not bloodthirsty monsters, at least for most of the year. If you live in a place with lots of magpies, then you surely know about the swooping season. This Australian cyclist was used to the swooping season. But what he had no idea was one of them was out to get him. When it's time to make a nest in the springtime, they'll do anything to get little pieces of junk to make their nest a home. And this time, the poor cyclist was the unfortunate target. Number 5. It chased him out. Ouch. Number 3. Kangaroo shows off his boxing skills. Number 2. Mama cow protects and attacks. We've already told you how emotional cows can get when it comes to their calves. Even after a few hours of separation, these animals become visibly distressed and often cry. But this cow was not letting another human take its baby away from her. When the man picked up the baby calf, she attacked him right in the chest, which is unusual for cows. She didn't even notice that he had dropped the calf after that big blow and still ran after him. This cow decided that revenge wasn't going to be served cold. Instead, it was going to be served right now. A mother's love is tough, much tougher than you thought. And we'll see you in the next one.